I'm not going to welcome you to Geeks and Groove. You should welcome me to Geeks and Groove. Yo, thank you. So let me feel like a king. I've been welcoming people to the program. I'm not the one who invited them for it. He has some questions for me, some feedbacks that Geekpay wants to get from us freelancers. So I'll be answering his question or giving him the feedback he wants. And if I am speaking your mind, please write in the comment section or you give me a thumbs up. And if I'm not speaking your mind, please, you can comment one thing you want Geekpay to know. Definitely he's going to check this comment section, and he works for Geekpay. Amazing. Ifeanyi.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I just have some few questions for you. Right. I know you've been a Geekpay user over time, but then I wanted to know, right, how has been the experience? And so far, so good. How do you compare Geekpay as to other, folks in the market?
Geekpay was a lifesaver at some point. Like when they were the only service, they were the only payment service in Nigeria, or only payment service that attends to Nigerians freelancers needs. In the sense that, especially Upwork freelancers, there was no alternative to Geekpay at some point in this country. And that was the time when, most of us started using Grey, Payoneer. Payoneer actually misbehaved a lot. Payoneer can just suspend your account for no reason, and you might lose your money with Payoneer. Then since it's not a Nigerian company, you can't pay them.
I'm sorry to cut you short, right? While you're saying that, I just want to come in between and say, a Nigeria brand that saves life more than even the US brand and many other brands, right? Yeah, just like already Geekpay does it in the market for you. But I want to confirm, right? You said Payoneer just disable your account with no reason. But then getting to know about Geekpay, you've seen how it has been with Geekpay, your experience, you've been using your platform. I just want to ask you one question. Sorry, you used to be the interviewer, right? But now today I'm being the one interviewing you.
Okay.
So I just want to ask you one question. Payoneer now will just disable your account without any reason. If Geekpay comes into play, Geekpay have been saving lives, right?
Yeah, in that
Geekpay
sense.
now, have you experienced anything as compared to what you've been experiencing?
Like, have I had any bad experience with Geekpay? Okay, maybe not super bad. Yes, bad experience, yes. I've been using Geekpay for, I think, about 3 years now or so.
First time.
I'm not sure 3 years is accurate, but I think for about 3 years, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, I think one of the major challenges I've ever had with Geekpay, and don't let me speak for them, is the fact that they changed their service provider for their credit card. So I have paid $3. If I collect all my $3 back from them, I should be richer than Dangote. Dangote should be calling me to borrow money from me. So they would cancel their card and then ask you to get another card, cancel their card, ask you to get another card. So that is...
Sorry, can I speak on that? Okay. Building a platform that we're looking to build, not just for today alone, we're building it for the future. And also to make sure that everyone sitting out there are very much comfortable as you are, right, using the card. Geekpay has tried as much as possible to want to partner with a provider that will provide you with a card as solid as any other thing you can think of in the market. Yes, before now you've had the experience, trying to switch. Those are when we're in text fests, right? We're trying to test out the card. But today now, I will assure you that the last card you've created, you've not had that issue, like having to have any issue with that current card you're currently using.
Okay, we will be holding them by their words this time, that after paying for this new card like $3 again, or it's not a big deal, that we are not going to have to pay another $3 for Geekpay card. And I think behind the camera, I actually told him about the invoice thing. I posted it in my community page here about the Geekpay invoice. When you send an invoice using Geekpay, they don't send it directly into the email of the client. You have to come and copy the link yourself and send it to the client, which is not supposed to be. So it's supposed to be automated. I hope you guys will fix that.
Yeah, so just like you said, right, who all that in the market are actually doing something different from what we're doing. And then you made mention of, what's the name again? Invoicely. So if you look at Invoicely doesn't have quite a lot of things we have out there, right? But we're trying as much as possible. While we're providing you all other service, we want to be able to be stable enough to be able to provide you with the invoice system, right? Aside from that, you would bear me witness that the invoicing is not your major issue, but being able to receive money from cut across different
ACH
payment and being able to, which Invoicely is not doing, right? Yeah, fine. So if we're actually doing a direct competition with Invoicely,
you guys are doing something different.
that's just a good thing to know, right?
But you guys need to do it because like you have platforms like Cleva coming up. Cleva is not as good as Geegpay right now as at today, but as it is in tech world, Cleva, for example, does not have they don't have the invoice at all. So it's not even like Geegpay. I'm just talking about how Geegpay can also serve us a bit better.
Sure.
They are already serving us well.
The rest assured, right? And the rest assured that we're trying as much as possible to sort out everything, to get at a stable point whereby all service we're providing for you, it's not going to be compared to other products out there in the market. There are products today where you just use them because they work, right? Geegpay is one of those products that you use just because it works, right? We're getting there and we're trying as much as possible to get better at it and also provide you that service that anytime you sleep and wake up, anything you think about is Geegpay, not other products.
Yes, I remembered one more thing. I registered my LLC in the United States some times ago, and I checked out a lot of providers, Zen Business, Incotority, Stripe Atlas, a lot of providers across the world. Then I eventually found this platform, a Nigerian platform. The fact that it's a Nigerian platform and that customer service, like one I could use my local card with them, it just made me feel more convenient. And for Geegpay, I'm thinking that since it's a local brand that is serving those of us working in a global market, like they are not bad, like in terms of responding to my own query. I can't speak for everybody. So if your experience is different, please share in the comments. I think Geegpay should have a phone number we can call, a customer service number we can call. So, because there was a time I wanted to make a payment. I was at the place I was supposed to move, but I couldn't move because I was waiting for the money to drop. I understand that it could be an issue with service, sometimes not depending on you guys, but there was nobody I could call. I was just stranded. I had to wait for about an hour to get that transaction done.
All right, I totally understand what you're saying, right? But you started the conversation by mentioning that you have a business, you registered, and it's an LLC business, right? So let me understand on that area what you're looking to achieve with your LLC business. Is it that you want to register it under a platform that supports your business?
Everything I do to make money, YouTube, faceless channels, the face channel like the one you're watching right now, e-commerce, everything I want to explore, they are all online. And there are limitations like doing that from Nigeria, but having a company in the United States makes me a global person.
USD,
so I don't
count with that company.
So I can open a bank in the United States if I want to, but I will still have to
tell you something that you don't need to worry about, right? This is on the camera, and I'm telling you that Geegpay is a big brand, right? Today, they are not just only helping us serving freelancers, right? We're serving businesses today, businesses that are
local businesses or
local businesses in Nigeria, and say, oh, I have an LLC in the United States, but I don't have access to walking into the bank in the United States to be able to create a banking account, right?
Oh,
the version of service we provide for you at Geegpay, you have triple times that service in Reex. Reex is like the header or the housing of Geegpay.
So Geegpay cannot compete with a brand like Mercury Bank in the United States, but Reex can do that.
So Geegpay is owned by Reex, right? Geegpay is the product we own. It's like the holding company that has a global presence where we'll help businesses that are looking to, I'm in business. We're not just saving lives for freelancers, we're saving lives for business as well, even more. Because businesses today can actually sign up on the platform. Even if you're having a Nigeria entity, you sign up on the platform, we still provide you a banking account in USD, GBP, euros and pounds, and you're able to transact seamlessly. This is a bridge we built to be able to stop that limitation, right? So the limitation freelancers are experiencing being able to have this bank account in Reex, you are able to do it with your own LLC business, and then you receive even more money. Geegpay, you have limitations in terms of how much you can receive, right, to some extent, but with Reex, you are able to receive as much money as the nature of your business can carry.
Okay, so I think I'm really loving this conversation because I think Geegpay is being like the WeChat of Nigeria, like the one-stop. It's a solution for all your digital banking needs.
That has to do with finance.
It's amazing. To be honest with you, this is confession on camera. There are some transactions I run through Geegpay. Then there are some, now that you talk about Rhinest, I would make further research. Then if you've been using Rhinest before now, like you can let us know in the comment section. So I'll check your other applications.
Not a problem.
Yeah.
So be rest assured, just like you made mention, right? You already have all the Geegpay team here in these events, right? So you can easily connect with our support team, connect with anyone. This is an easy event that's not just happening today. It's going to happen years to come, right? We're very much open. You can reach out to me if you have any support. Geegpay is a brand that supports you not only in the morning, not only in the afternoon, even at night. We're up there for you.
Oh, up and grateful, Lord. Geegpay is up and grateful. Okay, thank you. Nice to meet you. Your name again, please.
My name is Ifeanyi.
Ifeanyi, nice to meet you. Ifeanyi, that is fine.